Now, as some of you know, on my channel here, I like to review products that have either gone overlooked, have not been reviewed by many, but definitely deserve some attention. So this next thing that I'm about to show you is something that definitely fits that bill. If you're excited to find out what it is, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and let's talk. What's going on, everyone? Tech Me Out here, and a few weeks ago, I stumbled across these. So when I was reading about these products, the description alone had me intrigued. And when I got them here, not only was I intrigued, but I was blown away. So what I've done is linked everything that I'm going to be showing you in the video today down below in the description box in case you want to check them out for yourself. But basically what I have here are some products from a company by the name of Yantouch. So in specific, I have their iSpeakers, which is the white version and the black version. And then I also have the Jellywash2 and the Jellyfish 2. So I'm going to be talking about all four of these in this video. But first up, these eyes. So the Yantouch eyes are like the love child between some Hue bulbs and a Bose speaker. They're basically LED speakers that offer a neat trick that no other speaker I've seen has. In the box, you can expect a remote, the speaker, the charging cable, aux cable, manual, and a satin light carrying pouch. So as I said, I have two models of the eyes, and there is a difference between them as the black model provides a more saturated color, whereas the white model is going to give you a brighter LED. However, both look good. The color is honestly vivid on both, and they each produce a great amount of brightness, but you can tell that one is brighter than the other, and one is more saturated with its colors than the other. So build-wise, like their name, they take on the look of eyes, with the speaker kind of taking on the resemblance of the pupil as it rests in the center. And then around that, you have the LEDs, which are like the color of the eye. On the back, you'll find a stand that also functions as your on and off switch, so you can pull it out and turn the speakers on, and if you push it in, it turns the speakers off. Now, although I would personally prefer a physical button on the back as the on and off switch, this option to, use the stand as that is not too bad. I actually kind of like it. It's different. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And then along the back, you also have your micro USB port and your aux port. It's packed with a 2600 milliamp battery, so you can get around 10 hours or so of power. Now, when it comes to the sound that you can expect from these, they did a really great job. The impressive part, and actually the thing that I really love about them, is the fact that if you take two of them, they can double up as stereo Bluetooth speakers. So breaking down the quality of the sound from these, you can expect a good kick of bass, but not to the point that it drowns everything out. But for those that are curious, here's a sample.
Black X6 Phantom, white X6 coming on camera. Pop a bird, I can't stand up. Gorilla, they come and kill you with banana. Fuck fellas, they finna pull up in the Phantom. No hitters, they come and kill you on the camera. Big Rolly, you dancing bigger than the bandy. Go Oscar for Grammy, bitch, pull up your panty. Pull up on my baby. I got bitches, pull up and lick it.
Now, of course, it's going to sound better in person, but if I had to give it a rating, I would say an 8 out of 10, as it did provide me a really pleasant listening experience at all volume levels. Now, the cool trick that these things can do relies upon the companion app, which can be downloaded on iOS and Android. Within here, you have a ton of options. Starting with the Hue tab, you can adjust the color of the lights, make it sync with your music, and keep it at a stagnant color like a lamp. You can also adjust the brightness or have it cycle through a series of colors on its own. Now, that light sync mode that I'm talking about, to me, is pretty cool because it matches with whatever sound is being played through the speakers. So think about this on another level other than music. You could sync up the sound and lights together for something like a video, a movie.
And that's it for tonight. Thank you for coming. Really quick. Thank you all for coming.
I just wanted to say really quick.
Dessert wine is out. Consuelo?
Really quick, speaking of Consuelo.
Or even a game. It's pretty much going to immerse you into what you're doing that much more and provide a better experience overall. Now, in the Wake tab, you can set the lights to come on gradually at a certain time, simulating a sunrise while it plays a specific song or playlist when it does. Or you can listen to the default sound, which is the tranquil chirping of some canaries. You can also set the same option for the light to turn off gradually, simulating a sunset to help you get to sleep. And then lastly, this DJ option here is going to let you play your music while you DJ the lights. You can tap to make the speakers flash the way you want, when you want, with the color you want. You can even record what you've done so that you have it saved to go along with the song. And not only will it let you record your light pattern, but it will also record the music and your voice. That way, if you have something coming up like a party or anything like that, and you want to fine-tune things to project a certain mood or provide a certain atmosphere, you can create your own light show, save it, and then enjoy it later. Now, this is something else about this particular speaker that's new to me that I haven't seen offered from anyone else. So in essence, you get a LED Bluetooth speaker that can perform as your reading light, your hue DJ, either automatically or manually, and even your sleep aid with its light functions to help you drift off or wake up more peacefully. I was really impressed with the sound quality here, the functions, and even the design, with the option to suspend these from the wall or accent your desk, nightstands, or easily take along with you when you're traveling, as they're super compact and easy to carry. Now, these other two options, the Jellywash2 and the Jellyfish 2, are going to perform more like a lamp, as they don't have built-in speakers, but they can change colors. The Jellywash2 is going to come with a remote and the power brick, but the neat trick about this one is that it has hand sensors. So on the light, you can place your palm over the sensor areas to control things, such as the option to turn it off or on, by simply holding your palm at the top of it for 3 seconds. You don't even have to physically touch it. You can also adjust the brightness by covering the sun on the left, or you can turn it over on the right. You can even adjust the light mode by quickly covering the top. Now, it does have 2 light effect options with the hand sensor, which are monocolor or flow. Monocolor is going to display one color and one color only, or you can flip it into flow mode, where it's going to gradually transition from one color to the next. These same features are provided from the remote as well, but if you're wondering what's the difference between using the remote or the hand controls, it's that the remote's going to give you more options, such as the option to adjust the speed of how the colors change when it's in flow mode. You can also get access to another color effect, which is the rainbow effect. Now, I wasn't able to pull this effect off by using the little hand sensor, which could be user error, but I know for a fact that that remote can do it. Now, the hand control option to me is pretty neat and useful, especially if you don't have the remote near you, or maybe your hands are greasy after eating, or you might have wet fingernails after you paint them, kind of thing. Just whatever scenario that would make you incapable of being able to handle that remote, you have the option to just use a simple gesture over the sensor of the lamp. Now, it is going to require a power source, which is cool, but I would have loved to see a wireless option for this one. However, even though you don't have that option, you do have another cool option, which is the ability for it to turn on automatically or off automatically, as it does have an ambient light sensor, so that it can turn on when it detects darkness or turn off when it detects light. Now, the light overall gets extremely bright, enough to illuminate a wall or a corner, and it provides that accent color for whatever scenario you may need. Now, I personally plan on definitely using these lights in my videos. I actually have one back there on the floor, if you can see it, but it's back there. Now, the last one I have here for you is known as the Jellyfish 2. It's very similar to the Jellywash2 with a few differences, which I'll go over, but ultimately this one is going to function like a lamp with the option to control things via a remote. So that means you have control over turning it off or on, adjusting the brightness, switching the light effects mode, or changing the color. Ultimately though, you have 3 light effect modes, just like you did with the Jellywash2, that are going to be activated by doing a 3-second press on the flow button. So you can make it a monocolor, you can do color flow, or rainbow effect here also. Now, the speed of the colors changing can be adjusted with a long press on the arrow keys, and out of all of these effects, the rainbow effect has to be my favorite. I love the build of this in combination with the color options because it really puts me in the mindset of a jellyfish. And little known fact, I've always wanted a jellyfish aquarium, and that's because they just look so majestic and captivating. But these lamps are like a peaceful median to not having that jellyfish aquarium and having these lamps instead, because they resemble a jellyfish so much. Plus, you get this little glowing effect from the transparent stand, providing you even more illumination of the area that you've placed it in. Now, the package is going to provide a transparent wall mount in case you want to put it on your wall, like behind your bed, above your desk, or wherever you choose. And it's also going to give you your power brick, as this does rely on a power source because it doesn't have a built-in battery. Now, each model is made from plastic, and it provides a very quality build with vivid saturated colors and tons of light that can be customized in so many ways. Like I said, it pretty much does a lot of the things that the Jellywash2 does, but it can't detect the ambient light that's around to auto shut on or off, and it doesn't have the hand sensors, so you do have to use the remote instead. It also has a transparent stand that can serve as a torch light, whereas the Jellywash just has a white stand. And also, the Jellywash model is referred to to as the wall washer, and that's because it's much more brighter than the Jellyfish. Now I have to give it to Yantouch because they did an exceptional job with all of these. Whether you're into videography, photography, or neither, and you're simply looking for some cool lights for your home or office, these products right here are TMO approved. They meet my seal of approval and they get my recommendation because they are truly solid quality products. Each is absolutely beautiful, unique, and amazing. And that's no hype. I'm genuinely impressed with everything that I just told you about. I realized over time that lighting plays a vital part in setting the scene, the mood, and I love using them in my videos or doing something just as simple as watching TV and listening to music. It really sets the moment and the vibe. If you follow me on Snapchat, you've probably seen me use them occasionally at home, especially when I was watching Lemonade. I had the purple light going, the blue light going, and the red light going, and to me it just added to that overall experience of what was already greatness. But it might be one of those things that you have to experience for yourself, because I know when I heard about what lighting can do for things that I just mentioned, it was one thing. And then when I actually experienced it, it was another thing. Now shout out to Team TMO that showed up and showed out down below in my previous video within the comments section and also with the video shares. And a few of y'all were also present for the Notification Squad roll call. So big up to all of you and any of you that have shown me that awesome support. Now if you don't know how to become a member of Notification Squad roll call, it's easy. You see that bell over there on my main channel page? All you have to do is tap it and you're in. What you'll get is a notification every single time that I upload a video, so that maybe next time you too can make it for the next Team TMO roll call. So all you have to do is click my name, you'll be directed to my channel page, you click on that bell over there, and that's it. Now I do have a giveaway coming soon, so you may want to go ahead and jump on board with that Notification Squad so that way you can be one of the first to know about it. My social links for anyone that wants them can be found down below in the description box, but that's gonna sum everything up for this video. As always, thank you for taking the time out to let me tech you out. Oh, almost forgot the remote. I'm going to do better.
Panda, 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 ayy. I got broads in Atlanta, twisting dope, leaning shit, sipping Fanta.